Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Today I'm going to talk to you about my bow collection. I have 2 American flat bows, 2 English longbows, and a recurve. We'll start with the recurve. That's the bow that I'm shooting the most right now. It's 35 pounds. It's a Bodnik Mohawk takedown with the recurve lens. I really like this bow a lot. When I started shopping for a takedown bow, what ultimately made me choose Bodnik was I love the shape of this riser. I really like a contoured riser. They're very comfortable to hold. It feels very natural to hold this bow in my hand. And having a recurve, I'd never owned a recurve before, but I really enjoy shooting recurve. The extra little bit of power at 35 pounds is just really nice. It gets the arrows really moving. Next, we have this baby. This is the Timber Creek Cottonmouth. And this bow is precious to me. I never shoot it anymore because at 45 pounds, it's too heavy for me. I finally had to admit that I was overbowed. That was tough because I really like this bow. And I think there's like kind of a mentality about shooting 45 pounds. You feel really tough, but then it feels kind of girly to shoot 35 pounds. But in the end, it's what makes your performance better, and shooting a 35-pound bow is what works. But this bow is just so pretty, and it's so fun to shoot. It's really quick and powerful. Just a really nice bow. This one was one of the original Timber Creeks. I know that like they changed bowyers and things like that, so I don't know how the Timber Creeks even turned out after that. But this bow, if I found a 35-pound version of this original Cottonmouth, I'd probably buy it. It's a nice bow. And this is my very first traditional bow. It's a Rajum Fox Custom, 35 pounds, and it's okay. That's my review. It's okay. When I first got it, I was super into it because, it's my first trad bow, and I really just, trad bow. But now, having shot other bows, this bow is so boring to shoot. It's just, it gets the job done, sure, but it is so boring. I can't even think of a better way to describe it. Archery in itself is not boring, but dang, this is a bland old bow to shoot. But good entry-level, loyal workhorse, and it's the kind of bow you don't mind lending to someone when they want to dress like an elf for Halloween. So next, I have the English longbows. We'll go with this one first. This one is a self bow. It's made of one piece of wood. It's by Heritage Longbows, and I bought this when I was in England. I got super obsessed with having to own a self bow. There's something just really primal about having one of these. It's just one stick of wood, and you could kill someone with it, or just have some fun shooting a target. So the problem is not many people in North Carolina know much about English longbows, and so I'm still struggling a little bit coming up with where the proper nocking point is and things like that. It's fun to shoot. The arrows fly really wonky out of it right now because I'm still working on finding some freaking YouTube videos to figure out the nocking point. But I really like owning it, and it's just a badass little piece of wood that can shoot some arrows. And then my last bow, this is a Bickerstaff longbow, and it's 40 pounds, and the string is just a smidge too short for it right now, so it's kind of hard to draw. 40 pounds is not too much for me to draw, fortunately, but it's really fun to shoot. This thing, it's huge. Look how big this thing is. And the arrows, when I get the nocking point right, the arrows just freaking fly out of it, man. It's great. And if you haven't ever shot an English longbow, I highly recommend you do it. It's very fun. There's just this kind of mentality when you're shooting one of these enormous bows. They're just really fun to shoot. Alright, so next I'll just do a couple shots from the bows that I can currently draw back. I still do have a broken finger, so I have to be a little bit careful. I can't push it too much. But the lighter bows, I'll shoot a couple arrows so you can see the differences in the bows, okay? Okay, so here's the Mohawk. Just for fun, let's try to draw back the Cottonmouth. not even sure if I can. We'll see. See what I mean? Alright, the Bickerstaff. Yeah, I can't get to full draw with that yet. Heritage Self Bow. And the boring one. So there you have it, my bow collection. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll try to answer them intelligently and accurately, if I can. Thanks again for taking the time to watch the video. Talk to you later.